Hello guys, this is Tina from ursneaker, and today I'm going to do the comparison review on the Yeezy Boost 350 GID grown in the dark colorway. On my left hand, this is the GID version, which is exactly same as the retail ones, and on my right hand, this is the cheap fit version. You can totally find their difference from this side, but I will check details by details with you guys later. First, let's check the box package of these shoes. This is the GID version. Okay, you can see here, this is what the GID version. You got the colorway description here. With here you can check, and now check this. This is the fake version. Here, this part is totally wrong. Okay, so the second difference I wanna share with you is the stitchings on this toe cap piece here. This is the GID version, and you can see the mark stitchings here. Yeah, it's really in good quality, and also the stitching is regular and even here. But for this fake version, see, check here, this fake version, yeah, the stitching, the mark stitching is irregular here. Okay, so from this side you can totally see their difference. Now let's check the third difference. This is the GID version. You can see the designs of this GID version here, the straps on the back counter here, these parts. Okay, see this part here, it's side back yellowish here. Okay, this is the GID version, and check these linings here. Okay, see here, the linings it's using the sweet materials. Here, these parts, this is the GID version, right? This is the sweet material. Now let's check this cheap version. See here, cheap version, these parts here, these parts. Okay, so now let's check its linings here. The linings for this cheap version, it's using this white plastic materials on the backing. Here, this is not the sweet material, so this is a round here. Okay, so this is the third difference. Okay, so the fourth difference I want to share with you is the webbing loop on the back counter part here, and this is the GID version. You will find that the edge of this part is along on the side of this strap here. So you can see here, this is what the GID version look like. And also the stitchings on here, this side you can check, this part is one single stitchings here, this side, and this side is double stitching, right? So this is what the GID version look like. And now check this cheap version. See here, this cheap version, the edge of this webbing loop is on the out of this strap here, both of it. So you can see here the position is incorrect here, and also the stitching here is not that in good quality. It's both are in double stitching, right? So this is the incorrect, wrong as well. Okay, now let's move to the back counter part to check the details difference. This is the GID version, and the shape of this back counter is really straight up and in good shape, right? This is the GID version, but for this cheap version, you can see here the shape it is out of shape, right? It's not straight up here. So put two of them together, you can clearly see their difference, right? Okay, so this is the sixth difference. Okay, so you guys will find another way to check the difference between this GID version and the cheap version. See here, check this back counter. The shape of this back counter is like this. It's really straight up, and you will find the shape here. But now check this cheap version. See here, this cheap version, you can see the shape of this back counter, it will have a curve here, right? It's not as straight up as this GID version. So put two of them together, you can clearly see their difference on the back counter, right? When it comes to the differences on the bottom, sure, you will have some difference when you put two of them together to check the details here. This is the GID version here, and this is the cheap version. You can clearly see their difference. This GID version is greenish colorway, but for this cheap version, yeah, it's much more darker here, right? So from this side, you can clearly see their difference here, right? Now let's check the lining difference together. This is the GID version, and check the sock lining first. For the sock lining, it's printed with the black Adidas and Yeezy logos on it. This is the GID version. But for this cheap version, see here, it is printed with white Adidas and Yeezy logos, which is totally wrong here. And another thing I want to share with you is the foam on the backing. It demonstrates the foam on the backing to make it wear much more comfortable. And see here, check these parts. Yeah, the backing is the foam materials, and it's really soft here. And demonstrate the foam to make it much more padding here, right? This is the GID version. But for this cheap version, you see here, this side, yeah, it just uses a little foam on it, so it's not as much more padding as that GID version. See, this is the cheap version, and this is the GID version. So you can clearly see their difference, right? Yeah, this GID version is much more padding, and this cheap version, see, it's too flat here. Okay, so these are the total difference for these two versions of Yeezy Boost 350 Glow in the Dark. And now we will also use the light to test it. Okay, so now you'll find that the sneakers is the bottom, only the bottom is glow in the dark here. Here you can find that it's very special, and you can test it. Put the sneakers under the lights for some minutes, and then take it to the dark environment. It will be very glowing. Okay, so that's all.